So we've reached the halfway point of the season. It's time to give out these mid-semester grades. Last episode, which was on Monday night, Tuesday for you, we covered the Eastern Conference, so now we do the West. So let's break it down division by division. My Portland Trail Blazers in the Northwest Division have to go first. They were the first to come to mind. And you know what? After careful consideration, the Portland Trail Blazers, they get a C. It's better than I wanted to give them, honestly, because of the moves, right? The moves that they've made in the offseason, you can't really ask for much better than that, but they are underperforming in a big, big way. I love Jeremy Grant's fit on the team. I think he's probably a great third or fourth scoring option. Best defender on the team, most likely in terms of, point of attack. Can guard, probably 1 through 4, 2 through 5 kind of a thing. Gary Payton II has been injured, but now that he's back, he's been amazing defensively. Very good on-ball defender, kind of guy that's disruptive, kind of guy that just is exactly who Portland needs. Scrappy, hardworking, annoying, amazing fit for Damian Lillard. The Nurk deal, boy. He's shooting a lot of threes. His three-point percentage is way up. His three-point volume is way up. Everything else has been a little erratic, a little touch and go. Portland started out super hot. Looked like they were number 1 in the West for maybe a week or so. They're in the play-in right now, not even, and I'm not even sure what they're going to do to make a move. I don't know if they will make a move, but I think everyone expected that this is sort of a resetting year. You're getting Shaedon Sharpe back into the mix as a rookie. He hasn't played games before this since, high school. Was chilling in Kentucky, just doing homework and watching. And, there's a lot to be encouraged in, but you're not necessarily saying that this is a successful year either. Denver Nuggets. Oh, man. I'm not just saying this. They get an A. I'm not just saying this because they're the number 1 team in the West, but holy shit are they just fun and good. Defensively, they're playing elite defense right now, especially in the games that they continue to keep focus. Aaron Gordon playing the best basketball of his entire career, in his life. Guys like KCP, Bruce Brown, really good fits. Drafting Christian Brown, a.k.a. Christian Braun, has been amazing. He's added to the versatility of this team. I like the development of Bones Highland. Add that to a healthy Jamal Murray. You add that to a healthy Michael Porter Jr., healthy-ish is pretty much all you're going to get. And a Jokic who's playing better basketball than he's played in years and going to win the MVP for a third straight time. Nobody's done that since Larry Bird. Insane. Boy, are they a dangerous team. They could win it all if they could play some defense when Jokic is not on the floor. Utah is something special, boy. God damn, does Danny Ainge know how to take a mess and turn it into a Basquiat, right? I mean, he's like Jackson Pollock, just random spray pieces all over, and you look up and you're like, oh my God, that's a vision. I think I love this Utah team. They are fun. I thought they were going to stink. I thought that they were going to just be right in the dumpster for Victor Wembanyama. But man, they have a bunch of fun players. They have a boatload of unprotected picks. They have 13 lightly protected or unprotected draft picks that are first rounders just from the Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell trade combined. Alone. Just from that. They also got Lauri Markkanen. Did I mention him? He's probably going to win Most Improved Player of the Year. He is now the leader in the clubhouse for that. They have Walker Kessler, who, let's be honest, is probably going to be better than Rudy Gobert. He can do more things. You've got Jared Vanderbilt, nice piece, versatility-wise. And that everybody that they're not going to re-sign, all the old guys, all the guys that don't want to stay, they're gone. They're probably going to end up flipping them for more pieces, too. This team is good. This team, the future is bright. They're still in the play-in picture. And they didn't even want to win. We didn't expect a goddamn thing from them. They get an A-. Minnesota gets an F. Really, because of the trade with Utah. Danny Ainge fleeced them. Like, that saying? If you can't spot the mark in the room, That is you. You are said mark. That's the Minnesota Timberwolves. They're the mark. They gave away so much for a one-dimensional center. Like, so many picks, so many players. The fit with Cat is not good. Will it ever be good? I don't know. Probably not. They could go down as making one of the worst trade decisions in not just NBA history, but sports history. Minnesota, they've got a bad record for bad trades. Herschel Walker being one. Remember that one? Like, this is up there with the Herschel Walker trade. But what's sadder than the actual trade itself is it's like a what could have been story, you know? They were fun. They were exciting. They had one of the best offenses in the league, up and down, talking trash, taking Memphis to the break. Pat Bev was creating culture there. He loved Minnesota. Cat was terrible defensively, but flourishing in terms of his scoring. It was just a team you could get behind. You could say, oh yeah, the future's bright for this squad. They add a couple more pieces. They have a bunch of guys. Fun. And all they got now is Rudy Gobert and a dry-ass empty cupboard with just brown rice bagged up and maybe some cans of cannelloni beans. That's it. No shade to Ant Edwards. He's everything to them. But now you got this guy. You've replaced all these young players for a lumbering oaf who all he does is clog up space for your superstar, make his life harder, not easier. This is a puzzling decision that Tim Connolly made so early in his tenure that is going to be analyzed for years and years and years to come. This team had the possibility of locking up a top 4, top 6 spot, and now it looks like they're a play-in team at best. Chris Finch probably going to get fired, despite the fact that it is a success that they've gone 6-4 in their last 10. Just barely being 500 is like taking him from the hot seat and putting him on the medium heat seat. Not good. By the way, someone commented on TikTok that if the Wolves had traded for Mitchell Robinson instead of Rudy Gobert, they'd probably be no worse than 4th in the West. Like, that team, with all its pieces and all of its picks, probably would be better than the Mavs right now. Let's be honest. Think about that. What a fucked up situation for the Minnesota Timberwolves. I feel bad for Minnesota fans, man. They can't catch a break. OKC. They're in the 9th spot right now. They get an A-. Oh, my God. Can you just tell when you watch basketball and watch these teams do their jobs, you know, not just the actual basketball, but the work that goes on behind the scenes. They're just some teams with smarter decision makers than others. And that is Sam Presti. That's him. He's a monster. He is just miles ahead of other teams. Not just when it comes to deal making, when it comes to treating players well. Like, you're hearing stories come out from guys who rehabilitated their careers there, like Al Horford saying that this is a first-class organization. They treated me better than any place, and they didn't even intend to keep him, right? Talent evaluation, incredible. Talent development, bringing on Chip England to help Josh Giddey shoot threes. He's playing at a level we have not seen from him before. He has a team everyone thought would be tanking in the 9th spot. The Thunder have well exceeded expectations. They're 1 win away right now from hitting their win total, which was 23 wins. They have 22 wins at the halfway mark of the NBA season. Anybody think that was going to happen? Did you think Sam Presti was going to shut it down? Shea has been insane. At one point, he was the leader to win Most Improved Player. He's going to be an all-star this year. He's averaging 31, 5, and 5. Josh Giddey is a bona fide star with court vision you could only hope to have in a player, not to mention he can score and rebound and do all kinds of these things too. I love the fits of the 2 Jalen Williams that they got for nothing. They traded some random to move up in the draft, and now they get both Jalen Williams, one J-Dub, one J-Will, both good in their own right. Chet Holmgren, mind you, hasn't played one game this year. Not one. Been out with a Lisfranc injury. This team is good. They are, more importantly than good, super fun. The future's bright. Everything they've done in the offseason was good, excellent, elite, and they're a fun-ass team where you can't really knock anything that's going on right now.